Hi, my name is Hind. I'm a business consultant and an energy practitioner. I help a soul entrepreneur to connect to their true purpose in life and to create the business that is fully aligned with their life mission. I work with um, many energetic tools like energy healings. I work with the mental body, I work with the emotional body, and with the physical body in order to create a harmony. Every business has a unique signature and a unique energetic signature. What does that mean? Energy is the currency of life. Is that we have currency in the material world. Well, in the energetic world, in life, in creation, in general, energy is the currency of life. So when you understand that you hold the most important currency of creation, then, and when you use it in order to create the business that is aligned with your soul mission, with your purpose in life, this is where you can create a fantastic, um, amazing results. As a business consultant, I have seen people doing incredible results in no time. And when you take the same strategy, apply it with the same people, this, not the same context, but in other contexts, with other people, this creates a total different result. And why is that? Is because we, all of us, have our energetic blueprints, our energetic um, signature. And a wise man once said, there are 2 days, important days in your life: the day that you are born and the day when you understand why. Because understanding why, this will unlock the powers that you have inside, or the powers that you are intended to develop in your life. So when you connect um, to this zone, you everything seems to go in a very natural way, in an amazing way. And this is what I call the zone of genius. Because when you apply your skills to this unique, differentiated signature that you have, you can create quantum leaps in your business. And this is where you, 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 you find people all over. We all heard of people that have been creating amazing, even though they have no particular education, no particular skills, um, and no particular inclination to be genius, but then they were running empires in such an efficient way. It is because they were connected to this zone. And unfortunately, we in the real life, we didn't learn our children to understand it, to understand the power of who we are, to understand our divine, unique gifts that we have and that we are intended to offer. These gifts are not intended only for us. Our experiences are not intended only for us. They are intended to create the impact on the people around us and the people in general. So, so being in alignment and being aware of your divine mission, we all, if you can call it like that, if you are a spirit, so somehow spiritual, this can unlock tremendous power, because then you are not alone. It seems that you are operating with invisible forces around you. They are supporting you because it's nature. Nature is intended to grow. Nature loves growth and expansion. And when you connect to this zone, and you connect to why you were created in your life, why you have the color of the skin that you have, why you have the name that you have, in understanding the reason behind the experiences of your life, and make it available to other people. This is where the universe will reward you tenfold, twentyfold, infinitely. And this is where you can create incredible results in our lives. We all think that we are born random, that we everything is random. But if we look at nature, nothing is random. Everything is intended to work in a divine order, in a natural order, if you are not very familiar with this language. Um, and there is a message. There is a message in every experience, and understanding the message, and understanding the why. This is where the genius is. This is where, first of all, this is the most important thing in life. I have been in corporate world, and I have been having a career and having a family, and everything was fantastic, but I was not connected with this side of myself. I created success, but I created success based on hard work, based on um, it was draining. It was very, very draining until my body said stop. My body, one day I was going to a meeting, they said stop, I'm not going to participate, go without me. So this is where it started with me, to understand, okay, I have been creating the life of my dreams, and why am I suddenly not happy? Well, it was because I was creating the dream of someone else. I was creating the dream of my parents. I was creating the dream of society. I was creating the dream of my ego, because you get attached to this idea of success, material or external success, and you get attached to that, to this, and you think this is what success, what happiness is, and when you mature in life and when you succeed, you said, okay, what's the point here? So this started my journey to question, what is it? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to create? Why I am creating incredible results? I'm incredible financial results for my clients, but what is the problem? I feel very empowered. I feel very respected. And the problem was that I was creating for my employers, for my clients, just for merely profit. And what I wanted to do in life is to help people connect to themselves. I wanted to work with soul entrepreneur, with people that are heart-centered, with people that they know that they are here to make a difference in their life and in the life of other people. These are the clients that they want to work with. It's not the clients that want money for money. It's like just the race for 10K, 20K, 30K. Money is a part of it, but it has to be heart-centered. And I went into personal development. I went to have an NLP practitioner degree, 1, 2, 3, and it created even more dissonance, because I was copying. For those of you who are familiar with NLP, you copy the strategies of success of other people, of successful people. This is what NLP is. Like you import the mindset of an ideal mindset of someone else, or statistically proven strategies that have worked for successful people. So for 5-7 years ago, I met with my spiritual teacher, and his name is Tarek Bibi, and started to question, what is my life purpose? What is what is it that is not functioning here? I've tried psychologists, I've tried this, I've tried NLP, I've tried changing jobs, and maybe it's this company that is a problem, let's take another company. And it became a journey. It became a journey to me to understand, to honestly and courage, having the courage to look into yourself and to understand your unique composition. It needs some kind of uh, yeah, courage and responsibility and awareness and consciousness. And it was funny when I met Tarek. Um, he thought that I was in quest of spirituality and that he can coach me and and then I became a certified infinity healer and start to understand how he's working and I loved it, and I could see that my clients have had incredible results when I really put myself in it. It's incredible. And then I was trying to take my business to the next step. I didn't know how to do that because I have never thought of myself as an energy healer. Um, for me, I'm still the corporate minded person, um, or a part of me was addicted to that image. And I was talking with him one day, and he told me that he will help me create my business like 7 figures from energy healing, from doing what I love. And um, and it was really funny because I told him, how would you do that? He said, yeah, just by energy. Okay, so how can you do that? How can you sell energy? Like energy is available to everybody. Um, how can you sell energy and create a 7 figure business? Um, it doesn't make sense. We go to university, we learn all these management techniques, and you are basically saying to me, I will sell nothing. You will sell nothing. You cannot heal anybody. Okay, so nobody's a healer. Healer is the natural ability of the person. Nobody's a healer, but I will teach you how to earn 7 figures on selling nothing, basically. And you're not even responsible for this result. And I thought, okay, if you have this formula, now I worked with big names like Microsoft, like IBM, and everybody is making all these strategies, to complicated strategies to earn money. And you're telling me that I can sell nothing because nobody can heal nobody. We can hold space for people, but at the end of the day, we are not the healers. And earn 7 figures. And he was doing that. And he loved doing that. And he told me, and he was very honest, and I do it from an authentic place. And I would do it anyway if I didn't earn on it. I'm not doing it for the money. It's my life. It's my purpose. It's my purpose is to hold space for people, to make them heal, to make them heal their blockages and get to the next level. And it was very fascinating discussion. And because I'm a linguist, I speak Arabic, I speak a little bit of Hebrew, I speak French, speak Italian, I speak Danish, and I love ancient languages. And I was digging in his name. His name was Tarek. Tarek means literally the one who knocks at the doors of heaven, or translated literally. But in some other readings, in the ancient Arabic language, Tarek is the builder of the way, the divine way in the material world. That's the building the way between the spiritual world and the material world. And suddenly I was like in shock because this was exactly what he was doing. And he didn't understand. He said, I'm not, I cannot tell you what I'm doing, but I know that it works. And it's been a fantastic eyes opening discussion for me, because, and I could feel it every time I talk with him. I discover something that I didn't, something unseen, you know, that is really in the material world, but I didn't see it. And so this is where it all started for me to question what is it? Is there a formula to understand how energy works? Is there a recipe? And I've been studying so many books, and I was fascinated by it. It was really a long journey where I also read ancient wisdom in religion, ancient religions, Christianity, philosophy, and putting everything together was such an incredible eyes opening. This is something that I always knew existed. We always hear of someone that has created something very incredible with nothing, with just by being there and being the best, you know, that they can. But we still don't know how it works. And when reading into the ancient scripts and ancient wisdom, it seemed to me that the material world and the unmaterial, the unseen world, or the energetic world, they seem to follow the same pattern. Like in marketing, you have the 7 P's. In energies, you have the 7 I's. It goes in cycle. And this started to open my eyes about how can businesses grow from an energetic point of view, how energy works, in order, how is, what is the dynamics of energy, how it expands, how it transforms, what are the forces that are that are regulating. And it seems that the energy is the most precise thing in the universe. We can predict with almost fraction of a second when a star will be born and when the star will be in what place, and when there is a divine order in place all around us, and it's called nature. Nature has the biggest library. Nature is the biggest, the best manager on the face of the earth. No waste. Energy, nature recycles everything, transforms everything into something better, and grows and expands. And we unfortunately created a society looking at nature as a resource. And now we are even terrified that we don't have the resources. How could it? Not only we destroyed the resources, but we did not understand the genius of nature. Because what made nature made us. We are made of the same thing, and we are intended to live our life from a natural state of genius. In this state where people work with harmony, with the mission, their soul mission, with their mind and their body, and creating these amazing expansion in their lives. This is what we are designed. We are designed to live as geniuses. We are not designed to live as good businessmen. And all the answers are there in nature. Because if you can look at nature and how it works, you can see how the cycles of creation, how creation moves in cycles, and why is it important in that cycle to induce that kind of energies, and everything transforms in a magical way. So trying to copy the laws of the universe, and there are laws, the natural laws of success, um, trying to copy them, understand how to work with them, this is the real magic. This is what in medieval, in Arabic we call alchemy. What is al? Al is al is Allah. Al is El. El is in Hebrew is God, and it's all that is. And chemi is chemistry. Chemistry is the exact composition. But when you put alchemy together, is the exact holistic composition, which means that you work with the seen elements, the material, the physical world, but also with the energetic world. And this is what creates this expansion. And this is what they create, they called alchemy. And being an alchemist, they use it in medieval time to create gold. They thought that you can use the forces, the unseen forces of the universe, and it became connected to magic. But the real definition is the exact composition and how the unseen, the energetic world can affect the material world in a positive way, like how the energetic world can expand the material world. It is very, very fascinating discussion. So when you go and when I've been studying energy, it seemed to me that in especially energy in businesses, because this is what I was interested about, because it is my mind. It's working all about consulting, about how to put people together and how to solve problems in an efficient way. It appeared to me that there are these 7 stages in energy that are equivalent to the 7 P's. So that you have the 7 P's and the 7 I, as above, so below. This is what Jesus, one of the bases, the basis of the wisdom of Christianity. So understanding that the material world and the energetic world are deeply connected, and understand this connection and work with harmony in that connection, because we will talk about harmony. The reason behind nature is based on harmony. It's not based on a linear equation that we learn in school. You don't go to school and get rich. It doesn't make sense. You go to school, you have to work, you trade your time for money, and then you get money. But you don't go to school just to get results. So we all learn that the world has to go in a linear way, that success is like that. But in the real world, success is not linear, it's cyclical. And the cycles are intended to transform everything, transform all the waste into something useful. But when we go in the linear way, and this is what we see, unfortunately, in our economies right now with the environmental crisis, that when we go exponential, we go in a linear way, we create waste, and we don't recycle the waste. So having nature work in cycles, this is the true genius of nature, and understand the cycle of how the cycles affect your business, how your business, where are you stuck in the business, in which cycle, and what do you need to do in order to get to the next step and grow exponentially. This is where the incredible growth and incredible transformations occur. So for me, it's been a very long journey, and I'm very passionate about it. I'm very um, I'm still discovering. The more I understand, the more I get to know and get to meet, or speak the language of energy and speak the language of um, personal energy also, because it's an interplay. Your personal energy interacts with everybody's personal energy and interacts with your business, and creates the quantum leap. The more I study, and the more I get fascinated by it. So what I've been doing for the last 5 years is to help people understand the energetic signature of their business, understand where they're stuck in their business, why they're stuck, and how to transform this, how to work with it to create the harmonious growth, the natural growth that is expected. Because we are intended to grow. To, we are intended to expand exponentially. The universe is expanding every second, um, at the speed of light. And people are doing incredible results every day at the speed of light. But we still think it's random. We still think that, oh, this is a miracle. It's a miracle is something. No, miracle is when you are mirroring the laws of the universe in your life. And we are always mirroring the laws of the universe, because we are a part of the universe. We are made of the same stuff. The difference is, are we mirroring what we want to see, what we really aspire to? This is, and having your inside container that is fully adapted to create the miracles in your outside life. This is where the genius is. And this is what Tarek, my spiritual teacher, people call him Mr. Miracle, because he creates miracles. He doesn't know how. It just happens. And but the truth is, we are all intended. We are all a miracle. Our body is a miracle. We are intended to live life from a miraculous state of growth. We only have to tap into our truth, get rid of all the blockages, understand the reasons behind them, our emotion. Our emotions, our body stores thousands of emotion for thousands of years, if you believe in past life. Um, so we have all kinds of emotions, but emotions are not intended for us to hold on to. Emotions are intended to show us the way, show us like a barometer, like a compass, like show us like, oh, you are there, but you're not there. You are aligned. You are not aligned. And what you don't blame the compass if you are going in the wrong direction. You can't blame the compass. That the compass is there just to give you direction, and to this is the purpose. So when cleaning, and many people are tending to accumulate tons of emotional baggage that they don't need, holding on to all kind of limiting beliefs and all kind of stories that are not true. That these emotions are not intended to be used like that, because as we hold on to this emotion, the laws of the universe that I can make another video about that, will attract to the same thing. It's the law of correspondence. So unless you transform it by the law of duality, but by other techniques, it will create the same things again and again and again. And that's why people come to me and say, I have this repeating cycle in my life. I cannot get rid of this and that and that. And when we look at it, there is an attachment. The universe, we reason in our short time. Our life is short. And as Aristotle once said, our experience is corrupted by time. Nature doesn't reason in terms of time, in terms of minutes and seconds. Nature reasons in terms of cycle. When a cycle is closed, we open a new one. But some people get trapped in cycles all their life and they never get out of it. And the most disastrous thing is they even give it to their children, that they have the same cycle again and again and again. It's because we time is time is a construction of our mind. In nature, in reality, time doesn't exist, not in the same way. The future, the past, and the present are not here, are all here at the same time. So when you understand that the past, the present, and the future are all part of the now moment, then you understand why some people get trapped in these repeating cycles. And this is very important because all of us go through these repeating cycles, and we don't understand it. Why is this happening again? Well, because there is a message, because there is a message that we did not understand and that we need to understand. And when we understand this message and when we understand how to deal with it, then we close the cycle. We close it for us and we close it for eternity because it's done. So understanding that and bringing it to business is a fascinating area for me. And this is what I do. I help people understand their unique alchemy, unique composition, both in the material, in the physical world, in their human experience, but also on their energetic blueprint. And from that, grow the business from a state of from a natural state of quantum expansion, because we are infinite. We are intended to live our life from a state of infinite abundance, because this is who we are and this is how nature works. So this is a fascinating, if this message resonates with you, and if you want to find your unique zone of genius and your unique composition, the zone of infinite potentiality, as Deepak Chopra said, that I like very much. And if you want to create the business and to scale your business from that place of infinite potentialities, infinite growth. So get in touch. I would love to hear from you. I have few sessions. I fortunately don't have time to make many one-on-one calls anymore. But I'm dedicating my time to writing, because this is what I'm really passionate about, and I need some sort of account. But I will be putting away few sessions every week, and I would love to interact with you and love to hear what you think about what I'm saying. And if you are interested also, I am starting a 7 weeks program. I don't know if maybe in the end of July, I guess. We will see. But I will let you know. I start this program 3 times a year. So if you are interested to follow my program, you can put yourself on a waiting list, and I will be so happy to hear from you, and I'd be so happy to help you in your journey to quantum leap your business and to start your journey to freedom, to expansion, and to incredible growth. Namaste. Bye-bye.